All right, here's my Facebook. Let's restore the page. It should now take you to my live stream. There we go. Okay. Obsidian week 17, Writing Moon Love and Marked. All right. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing? Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. Hope you're well, taking care of yourselves and, not just physically, mentally, emotionally, on all the different levels. Enjoying the beautiful weather, going some in the nature, and, just absorbing all the goodness it's got to offer. I know I would love to do that. So I try to do that every week, but sometimes it's too busy. So as soon as I can, I think I'll be doing that next week. Okay, so what we have this week for you. Hi, Richard. How you doing? What we have this week is my cinematic soundtrack for a web series that my sister and her boyfriend have created. Is for Marked Theme and Moon Love. So Moon Love and Marked Theme is a orchestral piece that I wrote years ago in 2015, and it is now published on iTunes, Apple, Spotify. Think of any music platform that you can to download these things. I am there. And this song is now available for download purchase. And you can play, I think, a minute of it to get a listen, to get a feeling for it. So I absolutely love this track because it combines so many different things to who I am. Hi, Treg. Hi, Craig. Sorry. Hey, Regina. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm a little late. I needed a few minutes today. I was going through something this morning. Hi, Richard. Hi, Regina. Hi, Craig. Hi, Freddie. Hi, everyone. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you're having an amazing Sunday. So, as I was saying, my Moon Love and Marked theme that is featured in my sister's web series called Marked on Sandwich Ma'am YouTube channel is now live and available for download on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere else you listen to music and download music. I don't think I put it on my SoundCloud yet, but it's available on all these other platforms. So I can put it on my SoundCloud this week and send it to my Patreons. I'll do that. Again, if you're a Patreon, you will get a free download of this on Monday. I'll be happy to send you one. If you are in my email list, you will get notification about this. You don't miss anything. I think you already got one last week, so my emails get it first. So the order of things like this: if you're in my Patreon at patreon.com, Vera Bromenko, you get everything first, and you get it free. If you're already a subscriber for as low as $3 a month, you get free downloads of my music, of my past releases, of my new releases, of my like new music demos that I haven't produced yet, that are still in the works, that are still being created and shaped. You get all of that as a Patreon for $3. Just that's it, like not even a price of coffee. So per month, right? So if you are there, you get it first and you get free downloads. Then goes my emo tribe. It's a bigger tribe. But also, you know about things first. You get them maybe like a week before everyone else does. And everyone else then gets it on Facebook, Instagram, and blah, 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 and all these other platforms. So, yeah, the song has released actually this week. It premiered, I think, on Monday or Tuesday. On Tuesday, something like that. And I'm really happy to share it with you. I'm not going to play that today because it's a cinematic track and it needs an orchestra. But you can get a listen to it, and it's a really nice piece. It's like one of those that's supposed to accompany the motion picture, right? So it makes great sense with it together. But I hope that you enjoy listening, and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts about Moon Love and Mark theme. Excuse me, I just had breakfast. That's why I was kind of late too, 15 minutes behind. Um, so yeah, guys, if I'm not here at 12, just wait a few minutes. I'll log in like 12:15, 12:20. Sometimes there's just way too many things in your life. And I had to take extra time, sorry. So we're fine though. Okay. Meanwhile, for all of you original music lovers, I will be showing you my original scores, songs that you might have heard, you might have not heard. I was really thinking a lot about Turquoise these days, the song that I wrote a couple of months ago. and it's a demo track, so it's not a finished track. I do have great news. We're starting to produce all these with my new producer. So we've started working on Obsidian to re-record it with other artists and create a foundation track and just go from there. So I'm really excited. It's going to be a new project. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be definitely fulfilling and worth it. Just like we did with the first album, that was exciting. But now it's a whole new world with many other artists. It's going to be even more exciting. So here we go. This is turquoise. part. It's not gonna pick up. Hey Freddie, hi Craig, hi Regina, hey Richard. Thanks guys for tuning in. So this was turquoise, and it's gonna be probably the third track on the album, inspired by a beautiful jam that's native to Turkey, but also found in other places in the world. It's beautiful, kind of turquoise color. It's kind of bluish, purplish, sort of. It's very interesting looking, and it's also got healing properties. So the funny thing is, when I research more about these gems, that I find some descriptions and their use in different cultures and meditation and just helping you feel better. It actually is in tune exactly with what I was looking for at the time. So, like turquoise has healing properties and helps you concentrate and focus your creative ideas. And I was like, this is so perfect. That's exactly what I need right now. I think we all need that from time to time. Sound went down. Oh, I'm sorry, Regina. Um, okay. I will try to, honestly, I don't know if it's something I can do in a process, or maybe just try to replug in everything. Let's try that. So the issue is sometimes that if I'm playing and I'm close to the mic, my mic overpowers the playing, or vice versa. If I'm playing and I'm trying to talk, obviously you can't hear me, because that's why it's good to have an engineer. And so me doing things live by myself was one thing. I have to run around like a squirrel and press buttons, which is not okay, because as an artist, you're just supposed to perform, right? It just came back. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. So I think it was just not standing close enough. That's and when you have an engineer, like I did on my Zoom concerts, I had Jacob. I had him do everything. He was looking at the sound. He was muting the mic when I was playing. He was switching it back on when I was talking, muting my violin when I was speaking. So you have to have a person do all those things. It's a lot of work. It's like a live concert, except you have to translate it all into virtual realm. And also, of course, he did the background effects and my screen and stuff like that. I can't do that myself unless I just put one background and it's all going to be the same the whole time. So that's a little boring. But we might try to do that. I'm actually in the process of getting a little portable green screen that I can put in the back, and it's supposed to cover the Zoom frame like this. Yeah, it's one of those green things you put on a stand or on a chair, and yeah, it's like a big circle for those who work from home at Zoom. So I think that'll be nice. I can definitely use that and just add some cool effects for our background when I'm performing. Okay, cool. So why don't we go on and listen to some more music? Mhm. So I know you guys have heard these. By the way, these backing tracks, these downloads, these songs in their draft form are already there for my Patreon. So patreon.com/Vera Burmenko. If you're one of my Patreons, you can get any of those songs already free download. The last 10 messages, I think, or however many that I wrote since February. So those last few messages have contain free downloads of my new music that I'm really happy to share with you raw. So like it's exciting to me to share with you the raw project as well as the finished project. So when you hear the raw version, you can kind of tell me, oh, I like the direction you're going in. I was like, oh, I think this should be there and this should be there. So it really helps me, your feedback really helps me improve and just see if that's the kind of stuff you enjoy too. So why don't we hear another one? I think I want to do Amethyst. Here we go. Hello, guys. Let me just go over all the comments. Shared you out. Oh, thank you so much, Regina. Regina's always so kind to share my music. Thank you. Freddie. Um, who else do we got here? Okay. I can't see all the comments at once, but yeah, I will go over all of them, I promise you guys, as soon as we're done doing the live stream. Great. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you enjoy it. So this is Amethyst. Amethyst is a beautiful jam also. And there's there's a lot to read about these and you can never stop, honestly. And I was sharing some of those stories I found, some of those interesting points I found on some of the sites. And I kind of stopped just because some people told me, "Are you selling their gems?" I'm like, "No." I'm not in the sales of any kind, honestly, other than I'm selling my album because that's published and that's something I entirely created on my own with my engineer and producer. And if you'd like a copy, it's on my website. It's at verabormega.com/shop. You can get a signed copy of my CD. I'll be happy to ship it to you. We had 2 orders recently this week that we just shipped, and that was great. I mean, I'm really happy to get you my music, but I'm not going to be selling you some products and stuff that I'm not really knowledgeable about. Like, you know how those bots send you messages on Instagram like, "Hey, become an ambassador for our watches." I'm like, "Dude, I don't even wear watches. Why do you send me this?" Anyway, so things like that. When I share those stories about the gems and the gemstones and rocks that have inspired me, and some of them are from those sites, but it's because I found the paragraph interesting. So yeah, I share them, and I give you a link so you can read more about it too. But I'm not selling stuff. I'm just sharing with you my process. So I hope that makes sense. I will be sharing more music this week because we do have another premiere coming out. Something called Odin's Spear is a cinematic track that I have written also a few years ago, 2016, 2017, I think. And that was originally for a contest for Tom Hulkenberg's What Do You Think Should Be the Next Theme for Lara Croft? Except it's not per se for Lara Croft, it's more my paganistic shamanistic idea of what could be an adventure that Lara Croft went on that she hasn't gone on yet, right? So I thought maybe she goes to find Odin's spear. So that was it. And because it's not really connected to a real movie, so the only way I could publish it is just say Odin's Spear by itself. So you might have heard it on my SoundCloud. That one is on my SoundCloud. So if you are a subscriber there, if you're in my mailing list, email list, then you definitely have heard it because that one is there and you can listen to it anytime you want. And the track was recorded raw, me at home, just drumming on my different instruments, doing creative effects on my violin, and putting it together to make it sound more like, but yeah, like Odin's spear. There's effects of like slashing and cutting and like things like that. There's a lot of those, and I think I used my acoustic violin for that, so it sounds even more metallic, which is what I love. Um, so have a listen to that one. It does come out next following Monday on the 28th. On Monday, it premieres into the world, and it will be available on iTunes, Spotify, God, like everywhere, just wherever you can find music. I even found some random sites I've never heard about before. My music's still on there because I publish through TuneCore and they take care of all the publishing. So if you need a provider like them sort of to help you publish things without having to worry too much about it, they take it to iTunes, they take it to Spotify, they take it everywhere. So I know there's TuneCore, I know there's CD Baby, I know there's a few more others, but I've always been with TuneCore and so far never had any trouble with them. So I think they've been very helpful. So if you guys want to check them out and publish your own music too, I think you should go for it. So they take your music to all the digital platforms that they have. There's an option to check all stores, and they will take it to the even newest stores that appear after your publication was live. That's pretty neat, I think. So they take care of a lot of that process. Thanks, TuneCore. All right. So another thing, yeah, that's Odin Spear premieres in 2 weeks, and I'm really excited about that one. Sometimes you re-listen to the music you did years ago and it just kind of helps you remember of who you are and how it came to be, and you're like, oh my god, I totally forgot about that track, but it's so cool. And the funny thing is that that song was inspired by a TV show, Last Kingdom. You know, there's an introduction, I forgot the name of the band, but they sing this folky theme, like that. And there's like an image of him on a ship, of the main character on the ship, and there were the Viking warriors, the Danes or whoever they call themselves at the time. Um, and he was like, the main character, he is a blend of two worlds because he was born Saxon, but then he was raised as a Dane. So that's an interesting kind of combination of things. And I love the soundtrack to that show because they use a lot of vocal like breathing techniques, like like that, right? So I love that. It might sound scary, but when you put it on the soundtrack and when you put it in a song, it actually makes amazing sense. So I listened to that and I was like, whoa, I have been into that kind of throaty tone for years now. This is amazing. So it just helped me to remember why I did that and what I did. And I think in a way, this was a start to my series of music for caves, where I do more of that. I do more of a throaty, breathy techniques. Dare I call it throat singing? Maybe some of it is not quite. And thank you, Regina. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Everyone who's sharing, who's listening and tuning in. Thank you, everyone. You make it possible for me to keep sharing my music with you and with other people and to just continue doing what I love. So come back next Sunday. I'll try not to be late, 12 o'clock next Sunday for sure. Okay, meanwhile, let's see. We do have one more song. I think I should do Obsidian, the actual heart of the album, the first song on the first track on it that is going to be produced first and first one that I'm going to collaborate with other artists. So why don't we hear that one? This one's a little higher production quality, so I hope you enjoy. Here's Obsidian.
White devils dancing on my shoulder, recruiting demons to his clan. I am so tired of his stories. Am I too weak to take a stand? Around my shoulder, this playing game of souls for cash. My dragon spirit should be bolder.
So this is Obsidian. And first song on the album, Obsidian. As you guys know, I love the magic and mystery and the properties of that stone. Obsidian is beautiful. It's also used in surgical properties as a blade. And even today in surgeries, it's still being used. So, yeah, amazing, amazing gem. So, I thought, what else but this dark stone that has so much magic around it, but to inspire the entire album. And also, I was thinking of the Viper that I'm gonna get soon. My 7-string very equipped Markwood Viper that's going to come in sometime this summer. It's going to be black and glossy like Obsidian. I'm like, yes, this is perfect. So these things just came together, and I figured this has to be my album. So thank you guys for tuning in. So glad to hear from you today. Let me know what was your favorite song that I played today. Please do check out Moon Love and Marked theme and let me know what you think of it. I think there are multiple ways to watch. Yeah, you can also watch the show. You can watch my sister's TV show, which is web series. It says click to watch in my description. So go to their YouTube, enjoy. The last episode features my entire Mark theme, 7 minutes of it. So I was honestly crying when I was watching it. When we were in theaters premiering that, I was crying. I was like, I love it because this is how you know what you were meant to do. That makes you so happy. You just like shake and cry and get that fire in you, and it keeps burning because that's what you love to do. So I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, doing well. I gotta go do another live stream on Sessions Live, which is where I'm gonna do mostly covers and some original songs. Have an amazing week and see you next Sunday. Bye.